We're in the Tavernac, and guess what?
Oh, it's Tavernac. We always know what's going on in the Tavernac. When we have the Tavernac episode, it's the best episode ever because we have... Oh, somebody missing.
Chill, dude. Wow.
I'm super excited.
We're super excited.
We're having a special guest. I don't have to be with you two. There's somebody else who's going to be involved.
But we're not going to see her till you see this.
What? We're going to have to watch. Okay, watch this. It's awesome. You'll love it.
When the day is done and I need a good laugh, I tune into Lazyboys night on their chosen path. Two mates on the lounge with stories untold, chatting about movies worth more than gold. Food escapades and opinions so true. Just two good fellas seeing life through. Their banter and wisdom, a comforting sound. No pretense, no drama, just solid common ground. These are the channels, the ones I adore, guiding my screen, always wanting more. From shredding guitars to laughter and chat, my favorite YouTube, that's where it's at.
All right, we're back. Now, you'll notice that we're not pouring our drinks yet. There's a reason for that. In honor of our special guests, we're actually not having beer.
What?
We'll be having something else, but could you bring in the guest first? We can find out what we drink after.
No.
Come on, snap her in, dude.
What are we drinking?
Snap her in, you'll find out.
What are we drinking?
You'll have to ask her.
She's choosing her drinks?
Yeah, she's the special guest. She's
That's a
choosing the
super
drinks.
special guest. What
All right.
the hell, man?
Snap her in,
Do
dude.
we have enough room?
Yeah, we're fine. We're good.
She's going to be uncomfortable, man.
She's going to be next to you. Of course she'll be uncomfortable.
All right. Does she
right.
know that she's going to be snapped in?
Yes.
She's fully aware.
She's fully aware. She's been briefed.
She's not sitting at
Dude,
home
let
eating
her know.
nachos and
No,
just
we're
enjoying
not
her
going to
evening.
catch her at a weird moment, okay?
Okay. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey!
And welcome.
How's it
All right,
going?
let's do this officially.
Yes.
That's dude.
And that's dude.
And this
you
is-
are.
I'm Joy.
Yeah!
Hi,
Joy's in the
Joy.
house.
Welcome to the Tavernac.
Thank you,
Nice
thank you.
to have
Appreciate the
you.
welcome.
Yes.
Now, dude's a little upset because we didn't have our beers, and I said you were choosing the drinks tonight. Now, what is your poison of choice?
Well, I like something a little spicy, so
Oh.
we're gonna have something called a Caesar.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Caesars are
All
great.
right, we're
Dude,
bringing
can
them
you
in.
snap them in?
Move your hands.
Yeah.
It's dangerous if you leave them there. Get your hands in at all times during this ride.
And
Oh, that's how we do it.
Caesars. Lovely.
Caesar, this is the first time we ever had
Wait,
a
wait,
Caesar on the
guys,
show.
guys, what are you guys doing?
What?
You have a lady on the show. You need some coasters first.
We've never had a coaster before. We have tons of them.
Dude, can you snap those in?
No, they're right there. They're
Oh, you're gonna be lazy?
decoration.
You're gonna be lazy?
Can't have a lady on the show without coasters. Come
There
on,
you go.
you
All
need
right,
rings.
all right. Coasters all around. Oh, thank you.
All right.
Now we're set.
There we go.
So let's have a little sippy.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Cheers.
Spicy.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers to you. Now, for our American viewers who don't know what a Caesar is, it's a Bloody Mary, but instead of tomato juice, we use Clamato juice. And if you don't know what Clamato juice is, it's literally what it sounds like. Clam tomato juice. I know it sounds nasty,
Ew,
but it
but
is
it's
delicious.
awesome.
Oh my god. This
Yeah.
is really nice.
We actually had an episode where we were doing different beer cocktails.
Oh
And
yeah.
we did one half beer,
Half Caesar.
Caesar.
How was it?
It
was
was really
fantastic.
good.
It was
It was
really
fantastic.
good.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really
Yeah.
a beer drinker, but I can get down with a good rattler if you've ever tried.
Oh,
there
rattlers
we
are nice
go.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the summer especially, I find a good rattler is very refreshing.
Dude, we have a coaster. We have a nice glass. We have a straw.
Yes,
A
fancy.
plastic
Okay, maybe
straw.
not so fancy.
Not the cardboard garbage.
See this episode to find out why dude's pissed about cardboard paper straws. Anyways, so our special guest is here tonight because we're actually trying something new.
What are we doing?
Well, here's the thing, through the years we want to mix things up a little bit, and you can't be offended by this. We
Just the
sometimes.
fact that you said that. You can't start a sentence by saying you can't.
Well, too bad. Be offended
I'm
if you
already
want.
offended.
Here's the thing. Often, dude or myself will go off on these diatribes, these rants about things that annoy us. and occasionally we
I
get
know.
comments about these things where it's like, you're like an angry old man.
Whoa,
Did you hear what he just called you?
100%.
Called you an angry old man.
I know.
You literally said.
No, I'm
We-
saying what the comment was. I'm not saying that myself.
No.
The comments were like, you guys are like angry old men
No,
sometimes.
you said you. You looked at me and you specifically
You
said
plural.
Did he say you? You said you. You said
You
me.
plural. It's
Oh,
the
so
royal
I'm
you.
also an angry old
No,
man.
no, no.
You're
You
an
weren't,
angry
you
old
weren't
man.
part of the other episodes. Calm,
If I would've known.
Ah! So point being is it's true that we are we're
Of a certain age.
of a certain age,
Mm-hmm.
and
Don't-
so
don't
our
continue
opinions
this.
our opinions reflect people of a certain age. But some of the viewers are not of a certain age; they're of a much
Of another age?
another age that is
Another age.
a smaller number.
You got a little baby.
So we have a new segment. There you
There's
go.
another age.
Little baby joy.
Yes.
So we have a new segment called Old versus Young.
That's what we're going
Or
with.
young versus old.
I was
Oh,
not.
see, already we have a conflict.
Oh wait.
Damn, they're over here. Hell yeah.
So here's what's going to
Damn.
happen. I'm gonna throw out a topic, and a dude is gonna represent the of a certain age opinion, and Joy is gonna represent the of a
Baby
different,
opinion.
not a certain age opinion. And it'll be nice to see. Now, there's no winner or loser here. It's just different
No,
opinions.
it's not a dude dare. It's not
It's
going
not
to be a
dude dare.
consequence.
It's just a conversation between with a generational gap, basically.
Conversation.
She's ready for this, I can tell. So here's the thing, because this annoys the crap out of me, and I'm pretty sure it annoys the crap out of you, and I'm pretty sure it does not annoy you in any form or fashion.
Let's find out.
How social media seems to be a constant in people's lives nowadays. It dominates our lives, and everybody posts everything about their lives on social media all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Do we care? Is it important? Does it really have an influence? I don't know. I know how I feel. I want to know how you feel. I want to know how you feel. Who wants to go first?
Wow.
Well, ladies first.
Oh, did you see that?
So, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. We'll
I
see you
like
next
Joy.
week.
Good night.
Have a good
I
night.
like Joy. Joy disses dude. Nice.
Hey, dude, go stop the camera now. Hurry up. Go stop. I guess we're still rolling.
No, don't stop the camera.
Holy frick, man. You really want to start off with that?
Yes.
That's where we're going. We're going with social media in general.
And talk about what you want. Talk about what you want. This is the broad category. Let the conversation flow. Let the alcohol fuel the rage.
Well, here we go, folks. So, at my end, I still don't understand the amount of time you can spend on a single device. Like having that kind of interaction with people you don't even know, that I could not care less. It's probably the fact that I don't like most people, but the fact that I want to spend that much time on social media interacting with people I don't like or don't care what the hell. That's the bottom line, is I don't really give a shit what you're doing with your life or what you're eating. It's like, why are you feeling like you have to share? I'm not saying you, I'm saying maybe, we'll find out.
Generic
But
you.
it could be you. We'll know in a few minutes, but why do you feel this need to share with everybody? The fact that you were born makes you goddamn unique on the planet. There's never been a you or never will be a you. And why do you feel the need to be on top of being unique, being special? You're not special, you're already unique. So why do they have to share every single freaking thing you do and enjoy the glory of being able to be popular in whatever reason there might be out there? So for me, as I don't get why people share so much of their personal lives, but I guess it's not personal, it's international.
Okay. First of all, I am special. Second
There
of
we
all,
go.
not everybody shares for validation of other people.
Okay.
Oh.
Other people, like, for example, I share for my own personal gain. Like, I like to keep memories. I like to take pictures of really nice food if I go to a fancy restaurant or whatever.
So it's like your photo album.
Yeah, kind
So
of.
instead of printing out pictures, having an album, you just go through your Instagram feed.
Exactly. So, you know, these days, not everybody has a disposable camera. And, you know, you're not getting those developed
Stop looking at
anymore or whatever.
You know I still
But,
do.
like,
He still has
every-
cameras with the little square flashbulb things. It'll
I
click
do.
and it turns, and after 4 shots, you gotta throw it out.
I do.
Everything's on cell phones these days. So like everybody, if you're in that moment, you're gonna want to snapshot that moment, and it's like you would either forget about it, or you're gonna look back at that memory and be like, oh, that was something that I really cherished. But I do find that like attention spans and memory are certainly affected in that regard because you're relying on the technology to hold all of that space for you. But also,
Yes.
doom scrolling provides dopamine. And
Oh.
everybody loves
Oh,
that.
we love a good dopamine hit.
Yes.
I want to go back to what you said about the memory thing. Is there was a time when we were young where everybody's phone number was stored in here, and you need to call someone. You just picked up the phone and because it was the rotary phone, but you knew everybody's phone number. Right now, the only 2 phone numbers I actually know, because everything else is just already in my phone. is-
911 and
Okay, so 3 numbers. 911,
Oh.
my own number.
you know your own number?
I know my own number. And my wife's number. I don't even know your number, dude. I just go into my, and there it is. And that's horrible. That's
That is
that's
horrible.
a technology thing. Let's go back to social media.
Social media. Well,
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're capturing moments, day-to-day things, a great meal, a beautiful moment. Why is there, in general, this sense of wanting to share with the world?
there's also options for that. So you don't always have to share with the whole world. You could have a private social media account
Okay.
where you're just having like your friends
But,
or your
very
but
family.
why not just
people.
keep those pictures and videos on your phone in your gallery? Why
Because you
share
want
them
to
to
share that
someone?
with your friends and family that you don't get to see every day. Like, I have a lot of low maintenance friends that I haven't seen in months. So, like, okay, I take, usually every year at the end of, like, the year, January, I take all the videos in my camera roll and I do, like, a recap. And I put some, like, fun music in the background. And I'm like, yeah, this is what I did for the year. And, like, all my
Gonna
friends.
be a montage.
Exactly. So, like, anybody who I haven't
Yeah.
seen in a long time
Okay.
can see what I've been up to. And they're like, oh, yeah, Bethany's still going to raves. Or Joy's still going to raves. Joy's still going to raves.
With,
and
the other-
doing other things.
Yeah. Okay, so essentially what I'm getting out of this is that let's for lack of a better term, let's call them influencers,
Yes.
are not the norm.
No. Well, they're
'Cause
becoming the
from-
norm these days.
So from where I'm looking at this world is I feel and what I see is that everybody from a certain generation, and I'm not calling like I know like there's even older people in us that share way too much and they don't know how to do selfies. That's horrible.
Yeah, because most of the selfies is like,
I'm gonna tell you
Always
right
do
now, hey, f it. If you look at your phone before you send shit out. If you're gonna do a selfie, if you're ugly as sin, there's apps for that. Or just you can take as many pictures as you want.
Use a
FYI.
filter.
use a filter, you know.
It's not just 24 pics and you have to get it developed. Go through the 200 if you have to, and then make whatever adjustments. But don't post those
And
immediately.
delete the rest.
Holy
Yeah,
jeez,
yeah,
man!
yeah.
Some people, they're sending that out there, and I don't know what the end goal is, but they're sending out photos of themselves in awesome situations, but they're not awesome, but they're making it look awesome. I've seen people. Every single thing they do, they'll make trips to take pictures. They'll literally book stuff to take pictures
See-
to show how awesome their life
Now,
is.
here's the other thing too: is in the old days you'd take a picture. Nowadays you get
Yeah,
in the
selfie,
shot, and it's
selfie.
like you're missing the moment because you feel you have to be in there. And what's happening is behind you. You can't even see it
Mm-hmm.
because it's a selfie thing. Can you just take a picture of the view and not have to be in the goddamn view?
No.
See, now I will agree on that point.
Oh my god!
Sometimes technology can take away from the moment. And I will agree with that.
My
maybe
my
maybe
worst
I'm
thing-
not so young.
My worst thing
Maybe I'm
is
not that
concerts.
We're gonna start
My worst
the
thing is
story.
concerts.
Concerts.
You used to go to a concert, you enjoyed the concert. You go to a concert now, everybody has their phone and they're looking at the concert through their goddamn.
Yep,
They're not even
yep.
holding it horizontal like a proper film.
Dude,
They're holding it
you
vertical
look at
so they
any
can pull out a tissue.
footage of
It's
any
like,
concert.
you are not enjoying the concert. What you are doing is you are watching a tiny, tiny little television. And I'm like, could you just put the damn phone down and be in the moment?
I want to touch on that. I actually recently went to Lady Gaga's concert, and I vowed to myself, this time I am not going to take many pictures or videos because I need to stay in the moment.
Yeah.
And I would say that was the best concert experience I have ever had.
You know what's happening?
Awesome.
And
She's
wait,
becoming
wait,
of a certain age.
Yeah.
No. We're as we progress in this conversation, you and I are Benjamin Button this thing.
Oh, we're getting younger.
We're digressing.
And at our concert, she was
Regressing.
going down to the barricade to
I
see
digress.
fans. She was actually face to face with fans, and people are sitting.
Oh my
They're, instead of embracing that moment
in the
face
moment.
to face with that
Yes.
artist, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's a selfie." So
See?
I would say that's an important thing when it comes to technology: is be in the moment.
Now,
But don't forget to capture the moment.
Still
Don't
needs to be
forget to
captured.
So speaking
A
of
little
capturing, here's another issue problem.
Issue slash problem.
Just a little bit of both.
When a certain generation was young, we did all sorts of stupid shit. It was not captured on video.
Can confirm.
We did so much stuff. So here's the thing. Nowadays, a lot of places, when you go for job interviews, they will actually look at your social media to see what kind of person you are. And all the dumb stuff you do that you now capture and put on there is evidence to be held against you.
I like that.
We did so much dumb stuff,
Oh man,
and it's
I
all
wanna
in
hear
here.
this
There's
one.
no evidence. But oh my god, if there were, So like, when you're doing that, are you not actually sabotaging yourself?
Of course they are. Of course they are. But people in university aren't thinking that far.
No, see?
They're not
That's true.
thinking that far. So I see videos almost every single day of people partying at universities, jumping off roofs, jumping onto tables and snapping them in half, doing the crazy shit. And it's like, I don't really want that guy doing surgery on me.
No.
Exactly.
I don't really
No.
want, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I know for a fact he's the last in his class, but he still passed and he's still going to be able to
Yeah,
do
I don't want the
surgery.
doctor who got just a passing grade. I want the
Right.
doctor who's really, really top of the class.
Another thing that social media is great for is cancel culture. Cancel culture. So somebody's
You started
acting a
the
little.
sentence with the great. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So canceling someone is so easy these days because all you have to do is find their social media. If you see or recognize their face, and if they're in this local town or whatever, that person's social media gets blown up to the whole world and their reputation gets ruined. Like, example, you're being a bully to somebody in some restaurant, but that person happened to be recording. Everyone in those comments is going to be like,
Okay.
let's find that bitch.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
but-
how
okay.
is that a great thing?
Yeah.
I understand that sometimes people need to be put in their place, but here's the other thing, is people make mistakes and they're human. And there is such a thing as learning from your mistakes, but cancel culture does not allow you to grow.
Cancel
culture says, you messed up once, you are dead to the world. And you're like,
By the way, folks, if you don't understand how the premise of the show is, he's the moderator.
I'm sorry, I'm
and-
old.
No,
I'm
no,
old.
No, they need to know that he's the moderator, and we're the ones having the conversation. So if you're kind of confused right now,
Yes,
we are
I-
actually having a conversation right now, but you can't quite hear it over the moderator.
You gotta
I'm
wake
just
up.
completely
I'm
normal.
interjecting a new point of view. The point is it justifiable to cancel people over one stupid mistake because it was on social media?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Depending on what the mistake is. But
Okay.
So
it
there's
could
no
be-
forgiveness for the young.
No, because if you're acting like crazy, and
You've never done anything crazy in your life?
obviously I have, but I've never
Cancel. Cancel. We're
never
done. Thank you. Guest is done. Snap her
shamed
out. She's canceled.
someone in public. I've never
Okay.
publicly tried
But
to
isn't
shame
that,
someone
isn't
or
that what
bully
cancel
anybody.
culture is? To shame someone in public?
I guess.
Yeah.
I
So
suppose.
how is the worst moment of your life the only thing that defines who you are,
Great question.
right?
We're
So
human.
if
We
you're-
make mistakes.
If you're in a situation where even if you've bullied somebody, it might be a situation. I'm sure there's moments where you have. We'll use the bully situation, where you have multiple videos of that same person being a bully with person going into a restaurant, being a bully with that waitress, going into whatever and being a bully with the barista, going to whatever and being a bully, and you're going, okay, no, this is a serial bully. He's an actual
That
jerk.
person's an asshole.
So there's something we can now collectively go and call them out. And calling somebody out, 100%. Here you go. You're on social media now. You need to face this issue and actually try to find out if, do you need help?
How do you know that person wasn't a serial bullier until that video came out?
Yeah, because sometimes we all
But
have
if
a bad
just
day.
the one is not enough to gauge.
Sometimes you have a bad day. You know what? I've been around for a certain number of years. I've not been an angel all that time. I'm sure at one point somebody's looked at me and said, "Wow, what a f***ing asshole that guy was."
Just this morning, you're right. You were saying,
You know,
See?
it happens.
Okay.
Sometimes you have a bad day. Are you supposed to get canceled and your life is ruined because you had a bad day and you snapped at someone, you made a mistake?
What if that person committed a crime?
I'm not saying everything's perfect, but I'm saying canceling everybody over one
Yeah.
video is it justifiable. Cancel culture does not allow forgiveness.
And I've seen videos where there's a situation that happens and you have multiple after the fact. You have the one original video that pops up. Everybody loses their mind and starts doing that kind of thing. They're on this person. He's the biggest piece of crap ever and da-da-da-da. And then a few days later, there's this different angle. Oh, there's a little bit more footage. Oh, now we're starting to get the story. Like, okay, so this person wasn't a jerk. This person was actually reacting to something that was happening to them. So having that knee-jerk reaction to somebody and having that culture, that cancel culture react right away, could actually destroy somebody that could potentially be in a situation of being the victim until everything is set up, right?
Did you guys ever see that video from TMZ of that woman or the couple that were drunk at the restaurant and the woman was like instigating the waiter
No.
or whatever?
I can't
and
say
there
that.
was like 7 different video angles from this woman and she
Yeah.
was like attacking other patrons. She attacked the waiter and she was like, no. And then the waiter like tripped her and she face planted on the cement outside. That went viral and everybody was like, yeah, she lost her job. She lost her job because she was acting. She was
but
acting
again,
out.
So
she
the
was acting
first
out.
video was her tripping this woman? Is that what everybody went off
the
of? Oh.
first video, so it was like a compilation of different
Okay.
Different angles,
different
but it's
views.
one event.
So
Yeah.
it started where they were like at the bar and she was like videotaping the waiter and she was like accusing him of being rude or whatever and they were like trying to kick her out and then she attacked another patron who was filming her and then another waitress body slammed her to the ground. Then they tried to get her outside. Then she's pulling the hair of the other waiter.
Dude, you need to do some
Okay.
research.
It was a lot.
So
And-
show that off.
And then she got tripped and she face planted on the sidewalk and she's like, stop being a little bitch and kick their ass.
Okay, so
I want to
clearly,
see this so bad.
I want to see this too.
It's really funny.
So-
you throw a little clip
right.
in there. Why
So
don't you?
clearly, this woman is having a bad day. Is this behavior a one-shot thing? Was she having a bad day? Or is this an habitual thing? Is she always like this in the bars? Because if she's always like this, yeah, you know what? She needs to learn a few things here and maybe deserves to be canceled. But you don't know. Maybe that day, her boyfriend dumped her and her dog died.
Well, her boyfriend was with her. And
go.
she was like, oh, kick her ass, kick her ass.
So
stop being a bitch."
her dear sweet grandma passed away. And she drowned her sorrows and had a few too many drinks. And we know what can happen when you have a few too many drinks. And a lot of people, when they have a few too many drinks, do not behave in their regular way. So does that one incident deserve to cancel this person forever?
Well,
to haunt them forever?
When you attack 3 people,
Oh,
Yes.
I'm not saying she didn't make a mistake. I'm not saying she didn't mistake. I'm not saying she's innocent. But I'm just saying, does one mistake warrant being cancelled?
I guess we'll find out. Good luck.
So-
Good luck on your future, Madame Drunk.
Yeah, I can see in that situation being called out.
Yeah.
And that, I have no issues with being called out for bad behavior if we have context, right? But being called out is different than being canceled.
It is.
Like there's been celebrities in the past that have been canceled outright for a single comment. But you look at the body of their work and everything they've done before, going, okay, call them out.
Yeah.
You know, this is unacceptable, we don't accept this, or we don't appreciate, whatever language you want to use. But they're outright going, you know what, your career's done. Nobody's going to see your show anymore. You're done, done.
Well,
going, whoa, 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 whoa.
We actually had an episode on this when Roseanne Barr had made one tweet and got fired from her revival show. And so instead of being Roseanne the Revival, it became the Connors. And this thing that she built for years was yanked away from her for one tweet, one comment.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, regardless of the comment in that situation, and it's specifically somebody who's well known, you can trace, it's there in social media and before that, just in regular media. She was an activist. Like the before her show, homosexuality was nowhere to be found.
yeah, she's
But
a
she
big
brought it in.
LGBTQ supporter
Right.
activist.
Having to do with blue collar workers. Before that, it was always middle class, upper class kind of TV show. Like all these things she brought forward, and then in that one instant, gone. And
Because
even
of one tweet.
even to the point that her actual show was taken away from her.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy frick, man! Calm
Was that
down.
warranted?
Calm
No,
down.
it's probably not warranted. And we can't say that cancel culture is always the answer.
But cancel
can be
culture is a
helpful
child
sometimes.
of social media. Anyways, on that note, I don't think we'll ever fully agree, but I'm glad to see we different points
I
of
guess
view.
we're done, folks.
So,
Just so you know.
if you like, please subscribe,
Oh, I'll do that.
like, and share. And
Thank you very
George,
much
thank you for
being on
joining
the
us.
show. That's awesome. It's our first segment, folks. So if you actually did enjoy it as much as we did, do that. Make some comments and please share so other people can see our fantastic guest having a fantastic conversation and see our moderator not saying a f***ing word.
See you next Thursday.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Cheers.